Hey, good morning, Shane. This is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, mate. Just doing a quick virtual tour on the 2016 Toyota Landcruiser 200 Series, the GX you inquired on, mate. Thanks so much for your inquiry. I, of course, do understand you're down south. It's not a drama at all. We're actually lucky enough to be the biggest pre-owned yard for Toyota in Queensland, mate. We sell and freight probably 80 to 90 cars a month down your way. So it's an absolute piece of cake. To make it a little bit easier, because obviously it's a bit hard to see it in person, I thought I'd do a little virtual tour for you so you can check the car out in a bit more detail than obviously just the photos online. Mate, like I said, we are obviously Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, so I'm currently at 235 Mulgrave Road, our main yard here. You can even see our Toyota Lexus showrooms up the top of the hill there, service departments down the road as well. This is our bigger yard. We do have another one up at 77 Mulgrave Road as well. We just don't fit all the cars into one spot, unfortunately. But as you can see, we are literally jam-packed here at the moment. Mate, going back to the car, like I said, it's just an idea for me to take you through any little stone chips I can find, marks I can find, the service history, the whole works, give you a good suss through the Cruiser itself. So starting from the very, very front here, obviously we are discounted at the moment, making it one of the cheapest in Queensland. And I do know that we are one of the lowest kilometres, one of the only ones currently on car sales for that price for only 60,000 Ks on it. So 83,990, mate, that is drive away too. So it's your stamps, transfers, everything all included. You can see yourself, no chips, cracks or anything like that in the windscreen there as well. Very tidy across the actual bonnet itself. That's only just a little bit of dirt, don't stress about that. We've had a bit of rain and stuff the last couple of days. Pretty tidy across the actual rest of the bonnet. We've got a little sort of stone chip just there, right on the edge of the actual bonnet itself, but nothing too bad. Things like that, if they're a concern for you, let me know and we can always talk to management and see if we can get them touched up for you. Very tidy across the rest of the bonnet here. Again, just little bits of dirt. But we do get them re-cleaned obviously before we do send it down to you as well. We've got the genuine factory snorkel that comes with these guys as well. I'll just quickly show you up across that roof there too. You can see yourself. And we of course don't take any cars that have been written off, flood damage, hail damage, or anything like that as well. Right down to the bull bar. I have kicked these tyres out for you. You can see brand new tyres. We put these ones on there. It just had those little skinny ones on beforehand, so we chucked brand new tyres and black sun rangers on there too, so that way they obviously look way beefier. They look way better as well. You can see yourself in there, mate, a little bit of dust, but definitely has not spent a lot of time off road, that is for sure. Very clean through the inside there. You can see through the suspension, the wishbone, everything down there as well. It's been really well looked after. A little bit of marks across the actual bull bar itself, so just on the front here, just a few little marks right on the corner of that bull bar, and same with just up here. Let me know if you can't quite see those in the video though. I'll be happy to get some photos through instead. Other than that, very tidy across the actual headlights itself. We've got obviously the ARB LED spotlights on the front. We've got the worn winch in there, the 900 pound as well. So the controller for that, everything's all in the glove box there too. A little bit of a sort of marks, indents on the actual bull bar there itself, but not too bad at all. Very tidy underneath. And you can see that winch there as well, being the cable, rope winch, sorry. And underneath there too. Very clean, really well looked after. And like I said, brand new wheels and tyres the whole way around. So as we carry on, no dents or anything down the actual bodywork of the car itself. Very tidy down there. Actually, I'll tell a lie, there is a very, very small little, what we call a PDR just there. So about just a little indentation, but it's not through the paint or anything like that. But again, anything like that, mate, let me know and we can, it's certainly stuff that we can take a look at for you if it needs to be repaired. Very tidy through the actual door handle itself. Sorry, the passenger door. Haven't got a great deal of room here, but we're going to do our best. So just through that door card for you. Really well looked after through the inside. You can even see your build plates just there for you too. I have got that service book out here for you as well. No cracks or anything through the dash there. It's been really, really well looked after. We do have a little reverse camera, so the aftermarket reverse camera the previous owners fitted as well. So all that kind of stuff we just leave in the car here. Really well maintained through the inside. Being the GX, obviously 5-seater, they've got the barrier in the back there too. And through to the seats here as well. I've got the service book here as well. So full Toyota service history the whole way through. You can't ask for better than that. We got Black's Toyota. It's over in Warwick. 2017 at 3,800. 2018 at 12,000. Same place. 2019 at 21,600. Black's Toyota. 2019 at 28. 2020 at 30. 2021 at 46, again all through the same black Toyota. 2021 at 53, And then Coral Motors, that's up here in Cairns. That's actually our workshop as well. So we did the last service at 62,000 kilometres back in June. So, mate, full Toyota service history there. You can't ask for better than that. On the inside here, we've got all your controllers for the winch, everything like that as well. All the manuals, books, everything all jammed in there as well. All the reports, the instructions, all that kind of thing for you too. Very tidy through the inside here, but we'll continue to keep going around for you. Down to the passenger side rear door now. We've got a tiny, very faint little scuff there, extremely faint. No window tint on these guys either, but if that's something you want to look at, let me know. We can do that all in-house here for you before it comes down. Little tiny sort of mark just there, maybe someone's caught their foot on the way in, but other than that, pretty good. Very clean through the inside here as well, through those footwells, even that console as well. Interior's been pretty well looked after in this guy, for sure. Little tiny sort of marks, just a tiny little bit of wear in the actual seat itself, but nothing a seat cover can't hide. But as far as these cruisers, mate, this is definitely one of the better examples I've seen, that's for sure. And you can obviously drop these down. That little handle there is just going to fold that forward for you. You can take these little barriers out, so if you don't like them, they literally just unscrew by those points. There's about 4 of them around the joint, giving you access into the back and give you a little bit more storage as well. So you can put these up, have them down. We've got child anchor points just on these ones too, and otherwise they click back into place just like that, real nice and easy. So we'll keep coming around again. Like I said, brand new tyres, brand new wheels the whole way around. Very tidy through the inside there, right across the chassis as well. Really well maintained and looked after. Down through the back here as well, we obviously got that spare wheel carrier on the back with the matching wheels. Very tidy in the actual bodywork there too. And just across that roof for you as well, through those gunnels. So I'll just open up this one for you so you can see on the inside here. So child locks for these rear doors. Pretty tidy on the inside there as well. Not a little, just a tiny little bit of wear there. They've probably had something in the boot that's just kind of rubbed up against it. Same thing with just on the inside here. We've got a little accessory plug on the back there as well. 12 volt accessory, an aftermarket plug that they've done. Tie down points here as well. Got a little brake hammer there too. And very tidy through the back here as well. Super well maintained, that's for sure. Just try and show you as much as we possibly can. Like I said, if there's anything in this video that you can't quite see, just let me know. We'll get some extra photos, whatever we need to do to help out. So I'd open that back one. We're just a little bit tight for room here at the moment, but all you do is literally just pull that handle out. That spare tyre is going to swing out, and then it gives you access into that back boot there too. We do have the tow bar itself up under here. We just keep those little covers on there as well, so people don't go bashing their legs or anything as they walk around. You got another spare tyre just under here, the old wheels for that. But very clean all up under the rest of the car there too, as you can see. Keep making our way around. So again, like I said, brand new tyres matching the whole way around for you. Into the rear. Very tidy this side. We've got the fuel release just here for you too, on the driver's side. And again, very clean through the inside there, right through that chassis. You can see that spare wheel down the back there too. The second spare. Finally just through the driver's side rear door here now too. Again, little tiny bit of sort of red. Very well looked after through the inside here. Again, like I said, you can drop these down. You've got that other child anchor point there. Pull those forward. So you've got that massive amount of storage if you do want that cargo barrier out of the way. Otherwise you can leave these up or down. Very clean through the inside there. You can even see through the roof and that as well. Done a real good job looking after this one. Ooh, she's a hot day here, that's for sure. Very clean, even down the body of that driver's side there too. Very well. Very tidy here. Very faint little sort of marks just on the mirrors, but only sort of really noticeable once you actually get super up close. And finally, just the driver's side here for you. A little bit of wear obviously on that one. It's obviously the driver's side. It's the most common one from the driver using that door handle to jump in and out. So just a tiny little bit of wear on that plastic, as you'd expect. The electric windows, central locking, and of course the window locks are all there for you too. But very clean as we come through here. With that other compliance plate for you as well. Build one. We do have a height adjustment here, so short people like me, I freaking love it. So you can crank that right up. You can adjust the actual angle of that seat there too. And of course you've got that backrest control here too. We've got airbags in both these front seats. You've got airbags going through the back, through the dash, and obviously in these ones here as well. I'm just going to jump in real quick, get this started up for you. So great news. 2 keys for these, the genuine GX keys. You've got the central locking on both of them as well. So I'll fire one of these up. Mate, only 62,532 kilometres as it sits right now. So not due again for a service until 72,000, as you can see up the top there as well. Very tidy through the inside here. We've got the standard head unit, so just the one that comes right at the factory. You've still got USBs, AUXs, CD player, everything through here as well. And of course the radio options there too. Which all works, of course. Cold air conditioning in here, thank goodness. We wouldn't sell a car up here without it. All your aircon controls are down here, just below the hazard lights, so your fan speed's there. Temperature's up on the left-hand side, and of course where you want them coming out of. When you chuck that down into reverse, so I'll put my foot on the brake, throw it in reverse. You can see, I'm not sure if you can see on that camera, there's actually the reverse camera just in that little screen there. I'll try and get that on the right angle so you can see. But pretty hard to get it on the camera, but trust me, it's there. As we come down, you obviously got a couple blank switches around the joint. We've got the cigarette plug just there as well, so they still do the cigarette lighter. Accessory plug just there. Ashtray, of course, in that one as well. The full drive controls here as well, so obviously being the constant full drive, we're in high 4 at the moment. Simply come to a stop, flick it into neutral, push that one in and go down to low 4. You'll then see all your full low traction control, everything disengage up here. That's for the hectic full driving, so obviously super high revs, not going real fast, all the mud terrain, all creek crossings, all that sort of stuff as well. Even just coming out of boat ramps, that sort of thing as well. Always a handy one. Otherwise, we just flick him back, let all those lights disappear, chuck it into drive, and we're ready to go. Down the bottom here, all full drive controls. So once it's in full drive in that full low, you can control the speed, the crawl speed, and all that kind of thing from down here. You can also whack it into power gears and stuff like that as well. So real nice and easy for the full drive side. No locking in hubs or anything like that. It's all piece of cake. We've got the adjustable cup holders down the bottom. That all tucks away if you don't like looking at it. We've got the real handbrake just there. Bit of storage up the top, and even bigger storage down the bottom there as well. Even free Allen key by the looks of it too. Mate, drop down handles the whole way around. We've got the solid handles as well, even on the driver's side, which is pretty rare in cars these days. Adjustable seat belts on both sides too, and very, very well maintained car. No mirrors or anything like that on either side, but super well maintained, that is for sure. So we're going to leave this running for just a second. We're going to jump right out. I'm just going to show you under the engine bay real quick before we finish up. So fuel release is just there, bonnet release is just there. Cruise around, crack this open for you. See if we can get your fingers in there, there we go. So all up on struts being the 200. Very tidy through the inside there as well. Through that firewall, the intake. Super well maintained. And full service history through Toyota's going to do that for you. You've of course got your dual batteries as well. Of course all your fluid levels, everything there too. So mate, just an unreal looked after car. Close this up for you. And that's him. So thanks again for your inquiry, Shane. Can't wait to hear your feedback soon.